my god, my glasses are so dirty. Give me a second to clean these. Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Kendrick Dish. This is the Timbuk2 Wingman Duffel bag. I bought it a couple years ago. I'm finally getting around to reviewing it. It's actually a surprisingly good option. Let's get into it, but first we gotta run this intro. All right, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kendrick Dish. I do bag reviews, but also talk about camera stuff, video stuff, software, computers. I run a video production company, and sometimes I'm going to talk about the processes we use to run this digital life. So anyway, this is the Timbuk2 Wingman Duffel bag. It's 40 liters. It's pretty big. It's kind of meant to be like a one bag solution. It is a convertible duffel to backpack. It's got hidden backpack straps in the back. It's got a shoulder strap, and it's got a spot for a laptop up here and a couple other things. I, right now, have used this once. I bought it a couple years ago. I've only used it once. It's been sitting in the closet. I thought I would go ahead and use it for a recent trip, and then I just thought I'd tell you a little bit about what I think about it. It's gonna be, this is gonna be one of my faster videos, but I also wanted to show you how much stuff actually this thing can hold, because it's a lot. As I said, it's got a shoulder strap, and it's actually pretty comfortable. The shoulder pad slides, which is nice. The shoulder strap is the way that I would carry this thing the most often, and it's nice to be able to have an option for when you're like, you already have a backpack, or you already have a backpack and a roller, you want another bag, you throw it over your shoulder. So you got backpack, shoulder, and roller. And that's if you're taking a lot of stuff. Sometimes I do that because I've got a roller full of camera gear, a backpack full of camera gear, and I need a shoulder bag for my clothes. So this actually makes that kind of a thing pretty good. I don't have a laptop in here right now. I don't have an iPad in here right now. Part of that reason is because I've got it so full of clothes that I didn't want to have this bulge. I didn't want it to bend the screen. And you can kind of see when I lay it like this, it's just kind of bulging outward. And this is the pocket for the laptop and the iPad, and I don't want to put that much pressure on the screens. So be aware of that if you're going to be interested in this bag, that if you overfill it, the inside kind of pushes against that and it can cause some pressure on the screen. If you got a hard shell case or something, maybe it's less of a concern. The pockets that hold the laptop are on this side, and the backpack straps are on this side. So it'd be away from your back. Sometimes that matters to certain people. Just keep that in mind. It's got grab handles actually on every single side. Well, on the four sides at least. So it's got one here, 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 which is pretty nice. They're really durable handles. They were stitched in here really well. Timbuk2 has a lifetime warranty on their stuff, so you know that they take pride in their work, and they're going to try and get it right the first time, and if they don't, they're going to try and get it right the second time. So that's comforting. It's kind of it's made from a 450D. I've got my notes. It's made from a 450D polyhex ripstop, and there's some sections on here that definitely seem very water resistant. Remember, you got to keep in mind, Timbuk2 started as a messenger bag, a bicycle messenger company, bag company, and so some of their philosophy is about being able to commute, and weather is obviously part of the commute. So building bags that have weather resistance into it is a big part of their game. This pocket here, this lifts up. You got an iPad pocket here, and I'll show you the iPad in a second. You got another pocket right here. This fits like papers or a phone maybe. And then this one, this one fits the iPad just fine as long as it's not bulging. Then you open up this pocket, and you've got padded laptop area. I don't have the laptop in here right now, as I said, but it's also very sealed up. This area here is the main pocket and it comes all the way around. I'm going to go ahead and dive into that real quick, and I'm just going to unload all the crap that's in here. It's almost all clothes, and I just kind of want to show you the volume of clothes that are in here, and it's a lot. So let's go ahead and turn it sideways and let's open this thing up. Now remember, I just literally came from a trip a few days ago, and I haven't unloaded this from the trip. So this is everything I took in this bag for this trip, and some of it is dirty clothes. So I'm going to make sure and hold up all my dirty underwear on the camera so you guys can see what that looks like. I'm just kidding about that part. There was a dirty sock that came along. Inside of here, there's a pocket for dirty laundry. So that's actually pretty convenient, but I don't use that pocket. I have another solution that I use. But on the top here, I got some clothes that didn't make it into another bag. So a pair of jeans, a thick sweatery kind of shirt, a vest, another thick sweater shirt. So that's a pile of clothes there. This is enough for like one packing cube, I think. This is how I usually do my dirty laundry, which is inside of this Osprey 12-liter laundry bag. You just take this and twist this up and seal it up like that. And that's usually how I do my dirty laundry. Just as easier that way. So we can take that out. I've got a gigantically smashed pack. This is like a really large packing cube stuffed full. This is a Peak Design large packing cube. Peak Design, love these things. They are fantastic packing cubes. So there's that. I've got a smaller Peak Design packing cube. This isn't quite as full, so it's probably got quite a bit more room in there. It's probably about half full. So there's that. And I also have my cosmetics and makeup and lipstick and hair gloss, like lip gloss and hair spray. All the things that make me beautiful go in this bag. Another Peak Design. This is the Peak Design cosmetics bag. And I just really like this thing. I love how this thing pops out of there, and you can hang this right there. And then you open this up, and it hangs right there. So it's like a little shelf for all your stuff. That works out just perfectly for that. That's everything that's inside this main pocket. And as you can see, there is compression straps to help keep that stabilized. When I went on the trip, I actually did use these when I was packing up, just trying to get out of there. I didn't use them, no big deal. But also, you can see inside of here that the handles are reinforced from this side to really make sure they're not going to rip out as you throw this bag around. So that's really cool. There's one more pocket I want to show you, and that's this side right here. In here, I've got big feet. I got size 14 shoes, men's 14 shoes. So I got a couple of shoes in the shoe pocket. So big men's shoes in here too. So those were in here. This pocket serves as kind of like side access, and then also like it's a really good spot for the cosmetics. You just slip that in there, and you can access those in a separate pocket. Now, one of the things that I understand this pocket to be kind of useful for is if you end up throwing this bag up into the above the seats in the overhead of an airplane, and you stick it in there like this, and this is available to you, you can actually put all your flight stuff that you're going to want to access during the flight, put it in this pocket, and then you have access to it right in the overhead without having to take out the full bag. So I think that's a pretty clever solution. It also could be for dirty clothes or just keep your stuff separate. So I really like the organization on this bag, at least from that perspective. I think that's pretty smart. So that is, I mean, all this stuff to fit in here. It's like a pretty big suitcase. The bag itself is 40 liters, and it's pretty well constructed. It's pretty well designed. I wouldn't necessarily be too eager to mix my laptop and my electronics and all the other stuff with this bag while I'm trying to carry all this. But if you're just talking about treating it like a suitcase, an over-the-shoulder suitcase or a handheld duffel, I think it works pretty well. They say this bag can hold a 17-inch laptop. I didn't measure, but I think it probably could. 15-inch, not going to be a problem. I wanted to go ahead and show you what it would look like with an iPad in this pocket. Let me get this big pocket zipped up so it's a little easier to manage. So let's see what it looks like with this iPad in the iPad pocket. This is the 11-inch iPad Air with a case. And it fits in there upright just fine. Zips up. I think it'll fit sideways as well. Let's check that. Yeah, it'll fit sideways as well. So that works out pretty well. 11-inch iPad in that pocket. Like I said, it's got backpack straps. Those backpack straps are inside this compartment here. You just pull them out, just like so, and they clip onto these D-rings, just like it's pretty standard by this point. Pretty quick and easy to get these things on there. And if you're like running through an airport and you're tired of carrying it over your shoulder, want to throw it in your bag, back, that works out pretty well. They are pretty normal for like hidden straps. They're okay. This is not the same as like you get a backpack that has like, you know, a lot of care put into the straps. These are okay. They're nothing to complain about. I found the bag to be fine using the backpack straps. It's not a big problem. I think if you're somebody who's going to want to wear it as a backpack all the time, that might be annoying. So you may want, if you're somebody who's going to wear it like a backpack, you may look at a real backpack. I think that'd be the better way to go. It has more support, has adjustable heights for the bag, some load lifters, stuff like that. You're really going to appreciate if you're going to want a heavy bag as your backpack. So keep that in mind. The bad news about this is I think this bag is discontinued. Like I said, I bought it a few years ago. I've been just sitting in a closet. So I think they've come out with a new model. But I know, I just looked, I know this bag is still available. I know it's on Amazon. I know it's at REI. I know there's some other places. So it's not fully out of the market yet. And that means it's a good time to get a good deal on a good travel bag. I really like it. I have so many bags, I may not end up using it again, but that's not a knock against this bag. It's a good bag by a good company. Timbuk2 makes great bags. They stand by it, lifetime warranty. They're into sustainability as well. They make their products to last, and you gotta respect them. So anyway, that's my super quick, I talked fast bag review of the Timbuk2 Wingman Duffel. Good travel bag, 40 liters, fits a lot of stuff, all this crap here. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you on the next one.